You want to come to Wiley's birthday party?
What is wrong with you people?
I'm sorry to hear Miss Spencer is experiencing difficulties.
Yeah, she's been arrested and charged with RICO violation.
Good, bad, or otherwise, if I can help it.
Carly, you should have told me what was going on before it was too late to do anything about it. And Jason, you could have called me 3 years ago. Told me what Jagger was up to. I'd have stopped it. But that's all right. You know why? I'm going to take care of Jagger myself.
Jocelyn was right when she suggested the meds might have stopped working. This should have raised concerns and prompted someone to think, Ava was living with him. Maybe she changed his medication like she did with Morgan's. That could have moved things forward. I'm relieved the Jason Jagger-Carly storyline wasn't dragged out endlessly, but it's time to wrap up Sonny's storyline. Pikeman is finished, so someone needs to check his medication or visit his doctor to get information on Ava. Watching Sonny like this is disheartening and depressing. It's just not enjoyable. Brennan took care of Carly. Great. Now, writers, please fix Sonny's medication. I'm tired of seeing Sonny as this unhinged, frowning figure. Did anyone else enjoy Molly putting Kate's in his place? Jason has lost his edge. He's no longer the stone cold we admired. He's just a pathetic old man who can't connect the dots. Spinelli isn't the jackal anymore, and the goddess, along with others whose nicknames escape me, have turned into mush, including Tracy. Brennan is such a pleasure to watch. Charles Major, who plays Brennan, should be the next James Bond. It's ridiculous that no one questions his medication after he's been around Ava. They know he's behaving erratically, but no one has tested his meds. I loved how Kate's failed in every scene today. Molly was fantastic when she went off on him, and seeing him fall apart when Carly's charges were dropped was priceless. Today's show was great. Deep down, I knew it would happen. I think Mr. Brennan came to the rescue, not Brick. I'd love to see a romance between Carly and Brennan. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Messy Syrup. It's me, Abby, here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching. So let's dive into today's video. I absolutely love Brennan for this. Now GH, please end this storyline with Sonny and reunite him with his loved ones. Let Jason work for Sonny again. It seems like the writers have forgotten their history. It's getting boring and dragged out. Why couldn't they bring the three of them back together? Why do we have to continue with this Sonny hating everyone storyline? That's enough already. Brennan knows that Valentin tampered with Sonny's meds. He needs to drop a hint about it or tell Carly the truth. Hopefully, the doctor will also reveal Ava's involvement. I could watch Diane all day. I love her. I never believed Carly would go to jail, and I'm glad that part is over. It was just a way to find an out for Jason. The Sonny meds issue needs to be resolved soon. Jagger should drop that silly vendetta. Nana doesn't deserve credit for freeing Carly, so no need to rub it in her face. No one needs to do anything more about it. I can't wait to find out who erased that file. Jason is showing a lot more emotion than I've seen in years. His relationship with Britt seems to have broken him open. Jason looks great in that suit. It really brings out his blue eyes. Please find out about Sonny's meds. I hate seeing him angry all the time. We need to see those dimples. And just like that, the Pikeman storyline is over. Jack Brennan is back at the WSB, Alexis is officially an attorney, and Carly and Jason are free from the recording. Today was a good day. I was so happy to see them all together, Sonny, Carly, Jason, Michael, and Joss, until Sonny is off his meds. Get him right. The writers are going too far with this whole off-the-meds storyline. That outcome was disappointing. I hope there's more to this than the abrupt ending we got. All that build-up just to set everyone free feels like a waste of time. We all knew she wasn't really going anywhere, but the way it happened was just dumb, in my opinion. Sonny is absolutely right. They failed to communicate with him about everything going on. They broke the rules of their unique friendship, starting with Jason being taken away by Kate's. The reason for the absence was ridiculous, but I digress. Sonny is spot on. Jason needs to stop with those sad expressions and get back on track. Next time he looks at Jagger, he better do it with Stone Cold's intensity. Sonny says that no one trusted him with their secrets. Well, duh, after NF, who could trust him? What goes around comes around, Sonny. I was thrilled to see Kate's get taken down today. Can we talk about how amazing it was to see Molly stand up to Kate's? The old Molly wouldn't have handled it as well. She really stepped up and owned that scene, in my opinion. Sonny keeps claiming he's still taking his meds, but how will they figure out that they're not what they should be? I personally want this storyline over and want the old Sonny back sooner rather than later. Someone needs to do something about Sonny. He's off the rails. He finds out the truth and is still acting this way towards Jason. Someone please check his meds or visit his doctor so he can reveal Ava's involvement. Watching Sonny like this is hard. It's not enjoyable. It's actually sad and depressing. Brennan, Superman, to the rescue. Love this. He's so cool, and I can't wait to see if his storyline develops further. We definitely need some fresh, exciting characters on this show. For the love of God, can we please wrap up this medication storyline? Sonny is only getting worse and needs to get back on the correct dosage. I hope they find out that Ava knew about it all along. I was really hoping she'd change for the better, but it looks like once a Jerome, always a Jerome. Please start writing Kate's as a competent, sane FBI agent again. Unless the writers are planning to put him on leave or have him stay in Port Charles indefinitely to get Sonny, the actor deserves better scripts. Also, please make it clear that Brennan somehow got the evidence to clear Carly, though I'm guessing my hopes for a Kate's/Carly/Brennan love triangle are over. The whole storyline about Brennan's arrest record being erased and him returning to the WSB is just ridiculous. The writers can do better. But like Kate's, I always want more Brennan. They both have tons of charisma and chemistry with everyone. That said, I adore Diane Miller in court every time. I also liked this judge. And honestly, we're overdue for a gangster Sonny goes to jail for a while plot arc. Molly needs to come down from her high horse. Christina might think she's always right, but Molly acts like she's smarter and better than everyone else. I understand why Carly and Jason didn't tell Sonny anything. He wouldn't listen to them. But now, he believes them after Carly told the whole truth, and the custody situation is interesting. I'm so glad the charges against Carly were dropped. I bet Brennan had a hand in it because he likes Carly and has a soft spot for her. Someone needs to figure out what's going on with Sonny's medication. He knows the truth about Jason and that Jason never turned his back on him, yet he's still treating Jason poorly, which isn't right. Maurice Benard, who suffers from bipolar disorder in real life, gave the writers permission to use his illness on the show. He's doing a phenomenal job as Sonny, and I appreciate how it brings awareness to a condition many people suffer from. Jason tried to tell you, but you just kept getting angrier, so he stopped. Carly should find out who told Sam in her office. There was a therapy recording on there, so she probably knew and might have tried to tell you too, but you probably wouldn't have listened to her either. You just tossed away the trust like it didn't matter. Sonny has done a lot for Carly, and it was really hurtful how he was ignored in the courtroom. Diane walked right past him, and Carly was all over Jason. The only one who showed any emotion was Michael. The new writers are so predictable and disappointing. We all know she doesn't want to be a mom. You had her beg to keep the baby, so why not do the right thing and not mess it up? It's frustrating. And yes, I agree with everyone. Check the meds already. This is getting old. When are they going to figure out what's going on with Sonny's meds? This is getting ridiculous. How many times are they going to repeat the same medication storyline? Why can't they figure it out sooner? I thought Alexis was terrible in her conversation with Molly. She praised Molly and said she got all the good qualities while Christina got the bad ones. In my opinion, Molly has just as many bad qualities as Christina. Yesterday's scenes were fantastic, so much happening. Brennan clearly had something to do with Carly's hearing, and it was a surprise to see Anna react to Brennan's appearance at the WSB. I'm looking forward to seeing Brennan and Carly together. Rick Lansing can't return to Port Charles soon enough. Sonny is trying to make this all about himself. For once, Sonny, get your health checked out or have your blood tested. There's clearly something wrong. Then maybe we can have a real discussion. Sonny with his, "Why didn't anyone trust me?" and "This didn't have to happen" speech. What he didn't acknowledge is that none of this would have happened if he had been aware of who he was, and if Nina hadn't taken advantage of the situation, keeping him in NF and not informing his family. Sure, she called Carly, but there were plenty of others she could have contacted and tried harder with. If this is how the judicial system actually works, it's laughable. And as for the Molly and Christina storyline, the writers could have taken a different approach instead of the predictable one they've chosen. This show is starting to feel more like a comedy than a daytime drama. I loved seeing the look on Kate's face, priceless. At this point, I don't even care if Sonny takes him down. Kate's is abusing his authority. For the love of God, will the writers let Carly, Jason, or Michael figure out that Sonny's meds aren't what they think they are? Let's wrap this up already. I'm pretty sick of no one catching on to Sonny's dosage issues. The first question is answered. Yes, he's taking his meds, but the automatic second question, everyone else except GH characters, would be about the dosage. Writers, please end this storyline and fix Sonny. It's getting tiresome, and you're disrespecting Sonny's character and Maurice's hard work all these years. I felt bad for Sonny when everyone was in a group and he was left out. I actually thought he was going to show some kindness. Alexis can't see that Molly is the one who thinks she's always right. Molly decided Christina wants to keep the baby and that the breakup is a conspiracy theory. Suggesting they talk is a big mistake because Molly will likely bring up the papers again. Sonny's frustration is valid, but unfortunately, the false medication prevented him from listening. Now, Sonny is back to his old self, unhappy that his friends didn't confide in him. The fake medication might be causing Sonny to think about extreme actions, though I might be forgetting past incidents. Spoilers if you haven't watched the Monday preview clip. We know Christina will be served court papers, so we can guess how that conversation will go. I have a few predictions for Friday's episode, but I can't determine which sister will be on the phone to eliminate possible outcomes. Part of Friday's episode description mentions Dant making an arrest. I hope it's John or the person who tampered with Sonny's meds. I hope Valentin isn't written off the show. His character is needed, and he should return with Charlotte. It seems like they're removing too many good actors lately. Of all the ridiculous plots the writers have come up with, this might be the worst. The drama, suspense, crying, and blank stares are over the top. Did anyone really believe Carly would end up in prison or face real consequences for her actions? She always seems to have a man bail her out, and her constant immunity from consequences is ruining the show for me. I can't stand watching her take over the show. When it gets canceled, it will be because this character overshadowed everything else. The deleted recording has Brennan written all over it. With him back at the WSB and aware of Carly's situation, it wouldn't surprise me if he was behind making the recording disappear. I'm curious how he managed it, considering the file was supposed to be unalterable. What a shock, especially for Jagger, who just lost all his leverage over Jason to force him into taking Sonny down. Not that it would have worked anyway. I saw Jason tear up when Carly told him he was free. Now they just need to focus on Sonny and his meds, which are being questioned again. After Sonny's behavior over the past 3 years, people are expected to trust him seriously. He thought he deserved praise and well wishes for abandoning his family while their lives were at risk. Now he's upset that he wasn't their first call? Ridiculous. Let's get Sonny back on his meds so Eva and Kate's are in for a surprise. I think Brennan and Carly could make a great couple, and I could also see the WSB developing a relationship with Sonny in the future. Cates is doing a great job with his role, even though he's annoying. I suspect the new character, Gil, might be Kate's nephew. I couldn't help but laugh when Sonny said, "What's wrong with you people? Hey. Sonny questioned Jason, Carly, and Michael about why they didn't come to him for help with the Kate situation, claiming he could have handled it and prevented it from escalating. Wasn't this during the time when Nina was hiding Sonny in Nixon Falls, and he was presumed dead? It's unclear exactly when Kate's first played the tape for Jason, showing Carly declaring herself as the head of Sonny's organization. So it's hard to pinpoint Sonny's involvement at that time. If I were Molly and ended up pregnant while Christina chose to keep the baby, I'd feel pretty resentful about my sister raising a child for my husband. I'd be seriously real salty. There's an old saying, be careful what you wish for. Molly was warned by Alexis about this, but her obsession with having a baby, something that seemed to come out of nowhere, blinded her to the warnings. Sorry to say, but Sonny looks pretty washed up. His power seems diminished, and they're portraying him as weak. It's impossible that those close to him don't realize there's something wrong with his meds. The recent episodes have been great, but they've made Sonny look weaker. Either end his storyline or bring him back stronger, but stop ruining his character. Yes, they're hinting at Sonny's medication issues, and I believe Michael suggested he might need a stronger dose. I'm hoping this storyline gets resolved soon and Ava faces the consequences she deserves. Enough already. Drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you agree or disagree? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Your opinions matter, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.